These movies were meant to be cheesy and fun. However, Lana took them incredibly seriously. She wanted to be a real actor who was proud of her work, and she gave her all while on set, even when the movies didn't call for it. Because of that, when Lana realized that the Warrior Queen movies had garnered a kind of cult-like audience who loved the movie in a semi-ironic way, she was insulted at first. She wanted her work to be taken seriously, and she felt at times that she was being laughed at. But as the years would progress, Lana would interact with more and more of her fans, realizing that how they enjoyed and appreciated her work didn't matter. What mattered is that they just enjoyed it. She began making promotional appearances at comic book and sci-fi conventions, at times even going the extra mile and dressing in her costume from the Warrior Queen movies. She would sign autographs for hours, talk to every fan she could, and made a point to stay until every last person who wanted to meet her had. At the same time, Lana began volunteering her time at Project Angel Food. This was a charity that delivered food to people suffering with AIDS or HIV during the height of the AIDS epidemic, which was seen as something incredibly dangerous to do at the time. There was virtually no research or aid given to people suffering at the time, and because of the lack of solid research given, most people had no idea how AIDS or HIV could spread. Sufferers would be socially ostracized and isolated, so Lana dedicating her time to helping those people just goes to show what an amazing person she was, unlike Spectre, who at this time was getting a custom gold coffin made to terrorize his wife. As Lana entered her 30s, her work opportunities began to dry up. Studios and agents thought she was getting to be too old, and despite her youthful appearance, looked over for jobs that she used to be number one on the call sheet for. But Lana was resourceful. She had been in the industry long enough to know that actresses and models have a harder time getting work after a certain age, and she had a plan. Firstly, she created her own website for her fans, where they could pay to buy memorabilia from her and signed posters and DVDs of her work. Her website also included a fan message board, where she would be in constant contact with her fans. Because of her frequent appearances at conventions and the huge cult-like following of her movies, she was able to earn quite a bit from this alone. She also decided that she wanted to try her hand at comedy and working as a comedic actress. While Lana realized she could no longer go out and get the young hot girl parts that she had previously gotten, she knew that if she just worked on her comedy skills, she'd be able to bag comedy roles no problem.